What is going on, everyone? Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 24th of October, 2022. A day that, when it came to the gameplay and the content of my streams, was great, but a day that, when it came to stuff going on the personal side of things, was fucking terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I told the full story on the Level 1 podcast, but to summarize for those of you who didn't see my content from today, I was awoken today by my wife to be told the car doesn't start. Tried to figure it out, couldn't. Doesn't seem to make sense. Had to get it towed. Tow guy tried to test it. Says battery seems fine. No idea why it's not starting. Could be a computer timing issue. Could be many different things, but basically a diagnostic needs to be run by a professional. So towed it to the place. It's been there all day. I've gotten no updates because they already said they were way backed up. And chances are, unless they got a break in their work today, they were going to have to wait till tomorrow to even look at the car at all. Okay? My wife lost a day of work when she was supposed to be working, made no money today. If we can't get this car back relatively soon, it means our day off and our schedule is thrown off for the week, and she can't work the weekend either, which she's supposed to. This is not good. In addition, just getting it towed cost me a lot of money, and now I have no idea what's wrong with it. So yeah, this is very bad. For a normal person, this is not bad. Because like, oh, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it sucks, but I have credit or whatever to fall back on. I don't have that. And we just don't have a lot of money right now. My wife has already been having hours trying to get, hours at work. It's been rough. So this sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Started my stream late because of it by about an hour. And explained everything to everyone. Did have some updates for all of you today, actually in regards to, people who reached out to me in regards to getting an interview, like I spoke about yesterday, as I announced publicly. So that was nice to have more offers. And by the way, over the course of today, even more stuff happened and came in, which I'm interested in and I have to talk to people about and stuff. So that was certainly nice. Yeah. So basically, podcast was interesting to say the least, because there's a lot of stuff in there that's very odd and not really the kind of stuff that I would talk about, Gameplay wise, today was a great day of progress. The first stream was Gotham Knights. And it was 3 solid hours of gameplay. Started off playing with Red Hood and started investigating the enigmatic Court of Owls group. And then for the second half of the stream, I played as Batgirl, did more Court of Owls stuff, and then did a whole side quest line with Harley Quinn, which was unique and its own kind of thing. It wasn't even in line with the rest of the game, but it was cool to have, a previous Batman villain featured as a side content quest line in this game. Do I have criticisms of the game? Of course I do. The side quest line was grindy as hell. It was like boss fight, second boss fight, third dual boss fight while running around a room disarming bombs every minute because they kept rearming. But then you have to survive the boss fight. Oh, by the way, nowhere in this gauntlet of bosses do you ever get any new healing items or anything. You just have to survive the whole thing. I got it done, and you guys know I'm not that expert at games, so I did get it done, but it was frustrating. Overall, I'm still liking Gotham Knights, and it's weird because the things that people criticized it for are like, oh, it's too grindy, too much content needed to do in the big city. I'm not running into yet. I don't know if they changed the game, but yeah, there is some grindiness, but for the most part, today I did all story, 3 hours straight story. I never had to grind it at all. So it kind of makes me scratch my head of what the reviewers were saying, that, oh, there's all this required grinding, excuse me. I didn't have to do it. Then again, I'm only about 9 hours into the game. Maybe I'm not far enough in to reach the parts that the reviewers complained about. But for so far, biggest complaint is the graphics and the camera. I'm enjoying it still. I am. The fact that you can switch between these characters and they all act differently in the cutscenes and things is kind of neat. I'm actually thinking that the game is better because they had the 4 characters. And if they didn't, it might have been way more boring only having 1. But having 4 makes it interesting. There you have it. I like Gotham Knights so far. Then on the late stream, for the first time, bringing this game to the late stream was a Plague Tale Requiem. Excuse me. 2 hours of progress there. Solid progress. I think we beat at least 2 to 3 chapters. There was a whole chapter that was just narrative based, which was kind of neat because it was kind of like a calming break between all the violence of the rest of the game. Interesting plot twists and developments. Pretty good stuff. No real complaints there besides maybe 1 or 2 unpolished parts of the game. For example, there's one part of the game where you have to fight 2 tougher enemies. After that, there's an option to get an optional chest. You go for the optional chest. It's a puzzle. If you fail the puzzle and you die, the game puts you back before you kill the 2 hard enemies, and you have to keep doing it over and over and over to try to open the optional chest again. And you can't get to a checkpoint, because if you do, you pass the chest and can't go back to it. It's bad game design. Like I said, this game is definitely made by a AA studio, so it does show in certain parts like that. But for the most part, I'm still having a great time with it, all right? Support today was not bad, but it was on the slower side when it came to tips. Bottom line, though, is right now I'm going to be in a bad spot because of what's going on with the car. And listen, I know. Just this month alone, okay? Dishwasher breaks. Don't have money to fix or buy a new one yet. Was waiting till the end of the month to see what was going to happen. Giant amount of chargebacks. Hit my PayPal account, all right? They're not cleared up yet. They're still in limbo. Thankfully, people did contribute enough earlier in the week to negate those chargebacks, but that basically put me back to square one so I could have a normal week again, which I'm very grateful for. Now my car breaks down. Already spent $200 on a tow truck. Don't know what the fee is going to be to fix this goddamn thing. It's like thing after thing after thing. And it's like, man, now it hurts when I have a slow day. It literally does, you know, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't expect you guys to go crazy every day. I'm not asking for that. I'm not, you know, but you know, I'm transparent and it sucks. It just sucks the situation I'm in right now. I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping they'll say tomorrow they'll be like, oh, it's a minor thing. Don't worry. It's not a giant problem. You know, it was something with the computer. We recalibrated it, or maybe a sensor was off and we fixed it. Here you go, you know, $200-300 bill. That would be manageable. If they give me $1,000 repair bill, I'm screwed. I don't even have it, you know? So I guess we're going to see what happens tomorrow when they call me, and we'll go from there. I'm hoping for the best, okay? But anyway, that was my day in a nutshell. Now, tomorrow I hope to have maybe more information for you guys for offers of interviews. I've already gotten a bunch more that I have to sift through tonight that I got over the course of today. I hope to have more fun gameplay for you. Tomorrow it's going to be Gotham Knights again on the main stream. And tomorrow night, the late stream is going to be Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now, I know today I got confused. Mostly it was because of the car thing throwing my brain into disarray. I kept saying all day today, oh, we're doing a Plague Tale again tomorrow as the main stream. I misspoke. That's wrong. Tomorrow it's going to be Gotham Knight again as the main stream. And then Disney Dreamlight Valley on the late stream. Wednesday, we're doing another major stream of Plague Tale. Okay, so my fault. If you're listening to me today, I misspoke, and I'm sorry because I know I might have people not showing up tomorrow for the wrong game. Like, shit, it's my fault. So hopefully, not too many people get confused. All right, guys, thank you. It was a great still streaming day. Overall, everyone had a good time. I had a good time with the games. You know, personal stuff you can't really help. Shit happens in life, right? You hope for the best. Please have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for Gotham and Disney. Sound good? Peace out, everyone. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.